Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're super excited to have you here. Today's video is all about garden planning. But first, let's go outside and show you what method we are going to be using this upcoming growing season. One thing that we are super excited to implement this upcoming growing season is square foot gardening. Now, if you're new to gardening, square foot gardening is literally what it sounds like. So if you take a look at this 3x3 bed, we're going to separate this bed into 1x1 squares. So for example, we're going to take some jute and we're going to divvy this up, and this should be able to give us 9 square foot squares. That means 9 different spaces to grow something. Some vegetables only need 1 square, some vegetables may take up 2 or more. So to make sure that we're utilizing every single piece of our garden space, we know it's going to really help us this upcoming growing season. We're super excited about it. So now that you know that we're going to be using square foot gardening for our next upcoming growing season, let's get into the details of that. So here we have our garden layout. It's a rough draft. Our garden layout. We color coded it so we can know exactly how many spaces each bed is going to have. So for example, our green beds, which are our biggest beds, have 24 spaces to grow a vegetable, a flower, whatever we decide to grow there. Our blue ones have 9 squares, our orange ones have 16 squares, and then these little circles down here are all of our garden bags. So we just consider that a 1x1 square. That means that we have about 180 spaces to grow a vegetable, flowers, whatever we decide to grow. That's a lot of space. So to make sure that we're utilizing all of that space, that's why I told you the square foot gardening is really going to be helpful. Now we also have a printout, which I'll try and put the link in the description box below so you guys can have this, that tells you exactly what vegetable and how many of each can go in each square. So for example, we have in one, counts as one space, you can plant 16 carrots, radishes, or parsnips. That's insane. That's just in that one square. So if we have 180 squares, that one square is going to take care of 16 of one of those 3 vegetables. And then there's a whole other description. And then there's also some plants that do require more space, obviously. So for example, you have the zucchini, summer squash, pumpkins, and so on. They require 2 squares per plant, which is going to be great. When you space out plants good, like how much space they ever needed to grow, it's just going to help them thrive. So this is going to be super exciting. So we have a lot of stuff to plant, a lot of stuff to start. So of course I already went ahead and made a list of all the things that we're going to be starting in the next coming week or so we can go through that, and I can show you exactly what we're planning on starting and go from there. So one thing that Brad is constantly reminding me about when it comes to seed starting or just starting something in our garden is to always make sure that it is something that we eat. So there are these cool resources all over online that you can find that's specific to your growing zone. But one resource that I found that's specific to my growing zone is these planting guides that are available online. This is from a South Florida nursery, the Tree Amigos Growers. They are located in South Florida, and they have specific planting guides for us Florida natives here. So because they are local to us and they basically have created these planting guides for our zone specifically, I'll make sure I'll put the link down in the description box below. So if you're in Florida as well, or if you're in zone 10A or 11, you can use these guides as well. So they list out everything that is going to be thriving for each month. So of course, like I said, Brad is always reminding me to please start and grow what we eat. So I went ahead and highlighted the things that I know that we're going to be able to eat, and it's a little bit, don't tell Brad, a little bit of stuff that's going to be new to us. But if you don't know, you don't know. So I went ahead, did that, and now I have a list of all the vegetables and herbs that we will be growing here on the D'Souza Garden Center. That's what we're called according to Bradley. So I did that for the next 2 months. And guys, it's going to be super busy. I'm super excited. There's a ton that we're going to be able to start, like I said, within the next week or so. And then in the next coming months, look at this list. Now, some are going to be things I start And some are going to be things that we can direct sow into the garden. So I'm super excited about that. Look forward. We have more videos that are going to be coming out. We still have to show you how I'm going to be seed starting, and also Brad still has to show you how we did our irrigation out in the garden, which has been super helpful. It's been really, really hot here, and I never want to go out in the garden and water, you know, I just didn't want to. So now that we have our irrigation set up, it's been a dream and not having to go there. Besides that, it started raining even more. But anyway, that's besides the point. At least it's there, so that way when the fall season comes, we are good to go. So we are looking forward to showing you all those videos. I'm looking forward to starting all these seeds, and I cannot wait until I look out in my window and see everything that's growing and all the hard work that we put into it really pay off. If you're looking for a more detailed list of what we're planting and when we're starting it and like times and all that, please comment down below so we can go ahead and get that out for you. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Look forward to those other videos, and we'll see you soon.